Charges dropped, but the case is not yet closed in the Georgia election interference case involving President Donald Trump and his co-defendants. And earlier today, I exclusively sat down with President Trump's lead attorney in this case here in Georgia, Steve Sadow, who said that he plans to seek millions of dollars in legal fees from the office of District Attorney Fani Willis on behalf of his client. A new state law that went into effect this year says he can do that because Willis was disqualified from the case. I asked him if taxpayers should be responsible in footing that bill.
This money that goes to attorneys' fees and costs comes out of Fani Willis's budget. It's already been allotted. Taxpayers aren't paying anything in addition. It's unfortunate that her budget will be so affected, but she's the one that brought the case and she's the one that has to live with the outcome.
So some see this payment could go to helping them get those different cases out of Rice Street, et cetera. What is your comment on that?
If she had exercised good judgment to begin with, we wouldn't be in this situation. She paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to her lover, Nathan Wade, somewhere in the neighborhood of $700,000 plus. Who knows how much from her budget she spent for other investigation, for other attorneys. All of that could be used for the very purpose that you're outlining. So her decision not to do so and to waste it on this, again, as I characterize it, political persecution, is why the money is going where it is.
Now, Mr. Sadow continued to say that he saw this case as one tied to political ambition and not common sense. So the people to look at Fani Willis can look at Fani Willis for the blame and not to the attorneys. He argues that the president was, quote, challenging the results of the election, and he was using his freedom of speech and ability in the pulpit of the White House to make comments, and that should not give rise to a criminal prosecution at any point. I did reach out to DA Willis's office for a response, and we'll bring you that if they do respond. And Cheryl, I mean, this is an interview that we are hearing, or we're sitting down with him today. Of course, this comes after that case was dismissed the Wednesday before Thanksgiving,
right.
That big news that came down. Portion of the interview, we'll be hearing clips of it all night through 11 Alive News, and we'll be posting the full thing online. But really interesting insight into this case and some questions about how he felt the district attorney handled it.
Yeah, this was really such a case in limbo for so long as it was making its way through the courts. So interesting to hear his perspective as this has all come to an end. So looking forward to that at 5.
Thank you, Cheryl.